I think so.
I guess we will start with that one then.
So is player 1 or 2 at the advantage on this map?
It's like 50-50. I don't actually remember if player 1 actually was the player who is on the lake side, but whoever is in the lake side is very easy to throw to the water with paratroopers, and from the other side it's easier to throw outside of the wall, so...
The wall basically paralyzes anything that isn't a paratrooper.
Yeah, if you can get medic or sapper there, then that's basically your enemy has to play with one big less at that point. Actually, I'm gonna change it a bit. I'm gonna do it like... Wait, I'm gonna do it like this. Also, now I need to input your lineup because I'm player 1, so...
What would you recommend? Because I don't think I'd bring a heavy weapons.
Yeah, definitely not heavy weapons on this map. Only thing where would you need it if you are getting blasted outside of the walls. If you can stay out of the walls, then definitely as many sappers as you can. But if not, then something... Well, scouts I like to use everywhere, but you definitely have to use the poison with those. I would say Medic Grenadier combo is very good, but I like to have a Paratrooper first, just to get that huge damage on the early game on this map.
I think I'll go paramedic.
Yeah, sounds good so far.
I don't want to say that I will bring a sniper.
Yeah, I would say maybe Grenadier and 2 Sappers would be good, if you can use Grenadier with your input lag. I mean, you don't have input lag now, but in the real game.
Yeah, so I think I will do... See, I'm tempted to use another paratrooper.
Yeah, they are very good on this map. Also, they cannot get stuck behind the wall. Even if you have used all of the jetpacks and are getting stuck, Bazooka is still decent enough weapon to use from there.
I would have used a grenadier in the 3rd position.
Okay.
And then either 2 sappers or a sapper, then another para.
I think Paratrooper last is a mistake because it can be focused out of the game before it can get a turn. It only has 10 HP more than Grenadier, so if you have a Paratrooper, it definitely should be here.
I'll put it there then. Let's try it.
Okay.
Because I'm very heavy with the jetpacks. So
Yeah, let's see how it goes. Also, we can test what works and what does not work, and then you can change the lineup.
yeah, this is just for practice. I mean, to be honest, I don't know how I could ever fare against Oven Glove anyway. I've forgotten who has beaten who so far. I think Fab won every game that he's played.
Oh, okay, so player 1 is on this side. Now we know. So you will start at the side you are now. So good thing we put the things like that. Oh, your medic is in such a good position. There is no way for me to do anything evil to him. I might be able to get rid of this sapper though. Oh,
Game's so eerie without the music.
that's very good position for the sapper. I definitely cannot deal with him from here. That's bad for me. Oh no, I wanted bazooka. Yeah, the lag is killing me.
Welcome to my world.
Yeah, my plan was basically try to use the jetpacks to throw the sapper next to the wall, so he will get stuck. Also, that wall you are getting my medic closer to now, that wall is not one of those walls you can get stuck
Sorry,
in.
I couldn't hear over the game. Sorry.
Oh yeah, maybe we should get the game a bit lower. But yeah, basically that wall is not one of those where you can get stuck.
Is it not?
No, it's not. It's only one of those that are on the sides.
No.
If you look at the map, there is gap on the wall there, so yeah.
I wasn't necessarily planning to get them stuck at this stage. I wanted to spread the damage, but I'm not sure if I have the time to make the shot anyway. I should.
Yeah, go for it. If you can get an opponent pick stuck like in such early stage like the medic, that would be pretty huge. Have you watched today's game, by the way?
I didn't have the time, but
Yeah, well, when you do, then you can see some. Wait, that was instant kill zone.
wait,
That
what?
was that's good to know. That was pretty good then. The medic is gone.
I didn't know. Okay, I wasn't aiming for an insta kill, but
But that's definitely something you can use in the league match.
so if I end up as player 2, which I am, that will be my position, right?
Yeah, but the medic is not in the same position, so medic can be, let's say, he might be there for an example. So it's not like guaranteed, but if there is a pick, you can get easy instant kill. Oh no. Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Did though. 7. That's good.
Yeah, I should have detonated them instantly, but I wasn't sure where the grenade is. I'm gonna say, you are having very strong start and I am having very horrible start, so you have pretty good chance of beating me right now. I don't think nobody on your team, but oh yeah, that guy has taken a bit self-damage. Yeah. Also, I would really like to pick at least one scout for this map, but I don't know. It feels like leaving one of the sappers away. It's not necessarily a good idea.
Ooh, a little bit too early there with the detonation, but
Okay, now I definitely have to do something here.
yeah, I don't know if I'd bring a scout myself because I know that I rely on the really just high damage output because it's easy to just traverse the map. So yeah, I would definitely rather bring another sapper to do something like that instead.
But that guy will definitely get stuck now.
Apparently, you practice with Revan a lot.
Yeah, I have been practicing with him a lot because he plays lots of hogs, and usually if somebody asks me to play, I will not refuse.
Yeah, he's definitely a good player himself, though. Now,
Yeah, he has huge chance of winning the league if you ask me. Also, I would say there is a huge chance he will be on the top 5 in the regular league as well.
he's I don't. I think he'll make the semi-finals. To be honest, I know he's going to the playoffs, but I think he'll make the semi-finals. But the end of the league will be very interesting because I
Yeah,
think he'll be
I'm
there.
very surprised if he doesn't win.
I mean, I have played a fair few games against him myself, and I think I've only ever managed to win 3. Although some of them might have just been, bad luck for him. I'm not sure.
I mean, it depends very much on the map. If like something like the lake is the map, then anybody can win because it's just one of those maps.
He's out of it.
Also, it is possible to wall climb out of here, but definitely do not do that in the league because that is one of the banned moves.
Yeah, I know about that. It's so difficult to.
Some
You
players
can't hit anything.
have done it a bit by accident, like going next to the wall and then the pig just starts climbing up. But yeah, if that happens, then just back away, back to the pit. Oh, that's a good shot.
Hey,
Definitely need to deal huge damage here. But against who? Where is the grenadier? Oh no, I cannot get there with this health. Also, is it medic's turn now or?
I don't think it is the medic's turn.
No,
Because
it
I know
cannot be. It's gonna be the paratrooper now. Oh no. Yeah, I have to do it the hard way, I guess.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
nice.
some damage. Not
Oh,
not
it's a
huge,
little
but
bit.
some.
Oh, come on.
There is definitely enough time. Just if you do not panic, you can do it.
That's the one thing with me I always do is panic.
Yeah, just keep calm. If there is not enough time, my grenadier just took turn, so you have like 3 or more, about 3 turns to deal with him anyway, so no need to do all the jumps now. But now it's gonna be the medic if I don't deal with him, so... Do I wanna deal with the medic now? Yeah, I guess I just have to. There is not much other options. Problem is that now I didn't have enough time to deal with the grenadier. But your stuck sapper definitely gives me like a chance here. Ooh, that was a good plan. Almost got this guy stuck.
It would have been funny if he got stuck as well.
Well, I could have used TNT to your sapper now if that would have happened.
I had one little strategy here. That was
Sorry?
to keep at least one jetpack, so that if one of the paratroopers did get knocked like that, I could get one of them out.
Well, yeah, but I don't think you should, because if the paratrooper is not poisoned, the only weapon they have pretty much at that point is a bazooka. So it's as if you can hit the shots the barrier will just protect the paratrooper, so it's probably best to stay there. At least I wouldn't fly out if my paratrooper got stuck there. Although then you would have to hit those shots.
Oh,
Yeah,
deadly.
it's funny how that always happens. That actually happened against Jay Warren in my last time I played against him in the league. He head jumped me just so it's bazooka range away, and then it took like 39 damage.
Kind of a wasted turn. But
Yeah, it is
I
really
think
funny.
wasted.
It is really funny when that happens, but that's definitely can happen. That's why I really don't trust bazooka very much. Also, I mostly do these types of shots, so
Yep. Oh, nice.
it's the stuck sapper.
Where is the wall climb, just so I know not to do it? It's not here, is
It's
it?
basically just like that, but on the opposite side of the map. If you look at the map square is like where you are now is the edge, so basically the wall climbs are right there.
Hmm.
Okay, can I deal enough damage to this guy? I guess I might get some water damage. If not, then that's gonna be awkward. I need only about 16 water damage, so can I? I guess I cannot. Oh, I have still one more turn to deal with him. Okay.
Do here.
I guess that's the problem with two paratroopers. When the jetpacks are gone, then there is not much they can do. I guess I wouldn't pick more than just one of them.
Oh, what?
The three protected me. Okay.
The tree, what?
Also, that was huge positioning mistake because I probably can deal enough damage to both of these guys now.
To kill them? Just about, maybe?
I mean, to the Grenadier I only need 5 or something because then he will fall into the water and start spinning. The other guy might survive. Just about.
I think you've just taken this one.
Yeah, it's looking that there is not much you can do. It's just those turns you are losing when the sapper is stuck, they are too much.
I mean, would you recommend in that case bringing this lineup, or
Well, I would say two paratroopers is a risk. There is not that much you can do with a paratrooper when the jetpacks are gone, so I would probably pick scout or another sapper instead of the second paratrooper.
yeah, maybe? Yeah, no tree this time.
You have destroyed the tree.
Well, what's the environment ever done for me?
Okay, so there is a body block, so I'm gonna deal with the... Actually, no, I'm not gonna deal with the other guy. Yeah, I'm gonna focus on the sapper for now. It's gonna be very awkward trying to throw this from here, but I'm gonna still try.
Oh,
Also, at that point, the pig might have wall climbed out of there, and that would have been very lucky for you.
oh yeah, they can actually wall climb themselves. Oh,
Yeah,
that's the
exactly.
wall climb.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I
But
won't do it
if
just because
if
it's.
AI does it, then that's legal move. I think probably the best strategy, if your sapper gets stuck here, would be to TNT yourself out of here. You are gonna lose 50 HP, but it's better than losing all of those turns you would lose if the sapper stays stuck. And
Yeah,
now,
I thought about that just now, and then realized it was on like exactly 50. So
yeah, it's too late to do now, but in the league, that's definitely an option you need to think about. Oh no, I don't have TNT. I wanted to get these guys close together now.
he's on 0.
Yeah, exactly. I head jumped him, and now I want them to go next to each other. That's why I didn't do the head jump last turn. Now I got 20 extra damage out of it. Yeah, that can definitely be a kill. That's a problem because that guy was the only one who had TNT left. So it is very close match still. I would like to take the body block, but I really cannot afford it at the moment. Nope.
It's funny if it hit the other guy in cover.
Yeah, my plan was just to get as safe position as I can, so this guy has hard time hitting me. Problem is when I run out of shrapnels, then what can I do to this guy? Oh, it's gonna be a close. Oh, not quite, not quite.
You had
Okay.
perfect cover there.
How 44, that's too much. If this is not a 50, then I lost this one. Yep, no 50. Because now you can deal huge amount of damage.
I have an idea. It sounds stupid. If I stand next to you, is that what you're thinking?
Well, I would just go a bit further away and deal as much damage as you can. If this paratrooper dies, then I have a first turn against your sapper. So you just need to take sure hit so you can deal that 40 damage.
I don't know where to take it from. I'd probably go about to the pathway.
I would say from here, yeah, and camera style shot would probably be the easiest. You can aim it pretty well if you aim the camera down so you can see where the bazooka is pointing. Yeah, that should be good 40.
Oh, really?
Oh,
I
now
have to hit this. So,
now this would have to be pretty much perfect hit for me to have chance anymore. Yeah, that's
multiple.
too short. That's way
No,
too short.
don't detonate. Don't detonate. Oh.
Nope. Problem is that I cannot get close to this guy anymore. This guy has way more HP than I do. Oh, that was huge damage.
Ooh, I think I got 250s there.
Yeah, I think so. At least 50. It might have been even 70 to one of them. Maybe you're
I
bit.
think if it
Oh,
was a 70, one of them exploding would have killed the other instantly. But that was close. But I did it. So yeah, you want to go again?
Yeah, we can play either this map or one of your other maps. Everything works for me.
Uh, let's try pig. Let's try pig in hell. I know
Okay.
pretty much what to do. Root Canal is the one with the jetpacks that spawn everywhere, right? And there's like just a line of
Yeah, you need to get
water there.
get as many of them as you can, but do not waste whole turn picking them.
Yeah, as long as you know the jumps and don't start with a paratrooper, then I think you should be. That might be good because if I
So,
start with a medic, I can trank any pig in the field.
bro,
Take the first turn.
should we play Pig in Hell now?
Yeah, if it's the one I think it is.
It is the one that has one small lake and very yellow desert style map.
Yeah, that's the one. I don't know what to do there. It seems like just try and knock them towards the water if you can, and
Well, for
just
me,
similar to the
the
last one, just do
what,
damage.
water damage is usually not gonna happen. I would often pick 3 scouts here, but now I'm gonna try with 1 engineer and 2 scouts.
Let's see, medic, para, grenadier, and then 2 sappers.
Yeah, on this map, I definitely would personally pick like medic grenadier combo myself at first because grenadier is kind of easy to deal with if he gets bad spam. But I don't remember. Okay, player 2 definitely has the worst spams out there because you are close to that water.
Well, technically, also, didn't mean because you went first in the last map, I would have to go first.
Well, it's up to you.
In
We can
something.
we can restart if you want to.
No, I mean it depends on the pig that is at my spawns towards the water because if I started first, I don't think I could obviously get any water damage on yours, but it might allow me to move one of them away from the worst position. So it depends what it is.
Yeah, it is true, it is true. But I think the spams are like randomized, so the medic can be any one of them. Okay, the medic is there. I see where he is now. But yeah, we can. Do you want to restart or should we go like this?
I don't know. I mean, it's probably best to practice while I have the disadvantage of being second both games.
Yeah, okay. Usually when we play with Revan, we just let the game decide because it's so bothersome to just try to regulate the spams with like restarting the game all over again because sometimes it might take like 10 restarts to actually work. But the problem is that since I have this medic grenadier combo first, I can deal huge damage to your grenadier wherever it may be. It is somewhere there.
He may not even get a turn.
Depends. If I pull a good cluster and then good TNT, he will not get a turn, but I'm very tempted going against that sapper there. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna just try with this. If I get the good throw, they might be next to each other. No throw.
It's a lot of damage though.
Actually, that guy might be possible to throw very close to the water with very fast jetpacks. Okay, that worked fine. Oh, that's so hard shot. Yeah.
Where is he? Jeez, I thought he disappeared.
Problem is that now you are very close to the water. I'm just not sure if I want to deal with the paratrooper or the grenadier. I would rather not having not getting damage from the Grenadier, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna focus on the Paratrooper. Although he doesn't have any jetpacks left, but it's still gonna be huge damage with TNT here. A bit awkward placement, but it should work. Not that much distance. I definitely should have bombed the Grenadier. Oh yeah, it is actually good that I didn't kill the Grenadier, because I would have lost the medic advantage. Unless you can get lucky kill here. Because that's definitely doable. Okay, no kill.
That was terrible.
No, it was not bad. Slightly early, but not bad.
That's one of the things about with me that I struggle with is adjusting to and from input lag. It's like, even though I knew that I had the instant response there, I'm still in my head like programmed to know that I have to leave a slight rhythm to the detonation.
Yeah, I definitely have the same problem as well, because I play so much with some people that have a lag, some people that doesn't have, and sometimes I'm hosting, so yeah, it is definitely something that's very off-putting at times. Ah, only one.
Oops.
Yeah, on this map I don't really know much good tricks that could help you. It's just one of those maps that has nothing.
I noticed that they seem to have left most of the good maps like out. The ones that my favorite maps are the ones that were cut.
Yeah, they're like Playpen is just boring map. It is no fun at all. Actually, it was my first rank up map I played in the first rank up, and it was just 10 TNTs. Zappers were not regulated, so it was just pretty much TNT after TNT. I had, if I remember correctly, I had 5 zappers there.
Overkill.
Okay, that's not the best placement, but I definitely need this double now. Can I
Could be
get
a
the...
triple.
No, no triple.
Well,
It was possible in theory, but very unlikely. Yep, that's definitely good plan. It's almost 100 damage to my picks and no turn skip for you.
but he went out of bounds.
I think he... Yeah, he did. That's weird. I did not know it can happen out here. Well, that's definitely something that's against your spawn points.
Yeah, me's player 2. I feel like I have a disadvantage here.
Usually player 2 is the one who has the disadvantage on most of the maps. Like something like Hedge Maze, player 2 has instant kill areas next to his one spawn area, so
That's just so annoying because I'm player 2 on all of my games. Like, if
yeah, it
I
is.
just don't think it mattered on pitch invasion, but technically, the first entire game it didn't matter. But if I had the different spawns on one-way system, I think I could have won that one against Fab. But with my last game, I just got unlucky in Chill Hill. Even though I didn't use the artillery, if our spawn points swapped, I would have got at least 3 kills within a few turns.
Yeah. Oh, that might be good. That should be a kill.
So what I think I'll do in the real game, from what I've seen so far, is to just body block as heavily as possible. But
Yeah.
do it in reverse order. So I'll body block the pig that's with my first turn, for example. I'll start with a medic, but if I lose that turn, it sets them up. So with my second pig, I'll body block their fifth. With the third, I'll include the fourth.
Yeah, I mean, if you are at big disadvantage, if you have one pick less than your opponent, you can always body block the pick that just took turn, and that's like infinite body block there. Yep, that's a kill. That guy had like 48 or something HP. That is actually very good for me that you hit that guy. I would have lost the medic advantage otherwise.
This is sneaky.
You have one very beefy sapper there and one also beefy sapper there. It is time to apply some poison.
Five, haven't I?
You still should have time with the next guy. Although this was definitely a mistake.
I don't know. I panicked again.
Yeah. I would probably use a shotgun at that point, because 30 damage to my pick is 30 damage to your advantage. If you do 50 to both, then you basically do 0 damage overall. Also, how much does that guy have now? 66. Yeah, I cannot do any instant kill moves here, but I can definitely go away from your medic, so... Oh, wait, but can I do... If I can do enough damage, then this pick cannot jump that high anymore. Yeah,
Wait,
I'm
you're
gonna take
actually
that.
even thinking that much into it to disable the pig. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, I don't have enough time to do it, but it might be enough if I can hit all of these now. Yeah, 20 is slightly lower jump. You might be able to still do it. 15 would definitely not be possible.
It's getting creative.
That should be a kill. But problem now is that I have one extra turn to shoot that last pig. That guy has... Okay, that guy has huge amount of HP, but I'm gonna just deal some sniper damage. Okay, now I just need to avoid any instant kill areas. So this should be fine enough.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
yeah.
pretty much over for me.
Yeah,
So
definitely not a chance anymore. Even if this guy would have TNT. Oh, that was a good plan. If that guy would have landed middle of the water, that might have actually worked.
no, actually, I would have gained a point for that because it would have been a draw.
Yeah, exactly. That definitely, if you cannot win, you should go for a draw. But it was very unlikely because this pig had full HP.
I want to go again on this map. I think this is the weaker one of the two for me.
Yeah, we can definitely play this one again. Do you want to change the lineups, or do you want to go with what you have?
Let's just press X and see what I had.
Okay.
So, thing is, I'm just have to guess what oven glove's using.
Well, not really. I would say that, like, if you can count the poison damage at all with scouts, you definitely should take some of them because it's very dry map. Usually the fight is not very near the water, so there is not that much water damage to be dealt.
Should I swap the para and the grenadier and put a scout in fourth?
Oh, wrong button. Oh, well, it is nameless now.
My
It's so
lord,
hard. It's
is
so
that
hard to do this with
you?
input lag. So yeah, what next?
If he's nameless, it does not give me an advantage because you don't know who's who.
It doesn't matter that much. It's only paratrooper there is.
Well, wait, technically, is there anything, because they allowed the Easter egg, is there anything in the league that prohibits you from actually changing the names?
Well, I would say you are not allowed to do that just by a default, but I really have no idea. That would be something that would be have to ask with like what Fab thinks about that.
I just thought, what if I made all of my pigs the same rank and nameless?
Yeah, I mean, if you do it with scouts, then they don't have to be nameless. And since you can do all of them same rank with medic, scout, or paratrooper or sapper, you would have to use all gunners for that to be useful at all.
Wait, Scout's limited again, they're two, right?
Scout should be unlimited,
I don't
but there
know.
is no point. There is no point renaming them blank because your opponent cannot see the names anyways.
But they wouldn't know, other than the health, on your own turn,
Yeah,
where which pig was. It would
yeah,
just be
that's
there's
true.
a scout there.
But you wouldn't know it either.
Hmm. Let's keep it like that then, the lineup. But
Okay.
I'd say I'd pick one scout. Oh, wait, do I have a scout?
No, you don't have a scout at the moment.
Or should we? What have I got again? It was paramedic para.
It was medic, grenadier, para, sapper, sapper. So very heavy damage lineup.
Yeah, I'll keep this.
And it seems that you are going first. Oh, the medic also had best position of all of these. Yeah, that's the medic. That's the only 140 you can see because I'm not using gunners. Only gunner and scout has 140 in addition to medic. So you can basically, if you see 140 HP, it cannot be a scout because it would be invisible, and it cannot be a gunner because I don't use any. Also now you have grenade advantage as well, so that's pretty huge. So this is definitely the best way to start the game, like medic grenadier combo.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to say, what I would have done was write down your lineup so I'd know which pig is next.
Oh, you can do that if you want to. I can tell them.
If you tell me now, though, then I couldn't. What I usually do is I put it on a photograph, and I can just look to the side and see it. I don't have a second monitor to do it.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I have a basic medic grenadier combo and then one sapper and two scouts. It's pretty easy.
Hmm.
Usually, if I'm using two scouts, I like to put them as last because then it's hardest to find them on the map if you don't see them at random. Decent damage, not bad. Oh, I cannot deal damage to that guy. Who will I target?
Wait, hold on.
Yeah,
Hell, there's people shouting and screaming in the hallway, but it sounded like seagulls. It sounded like animals. I was like, wait, what? Anyway, carry on.
okay. Who are these guys? Paratrooper and sapper. Wait. I think the paratrooper was third one, so there is no point body blocking him. I guess I'm gonna just do this then. Yeah,
See,
that's gonna be huge damage.
I'm not quite sure what to do here. But
Well, as much damage to my grenadier as you can. You should avoid sliding it next to... Yeah, because now you cannot deal that much damage anymore.
oh, really?
I mean, you can still deal with that guy using TNT with your sapper. It just has to be a very good... actually, it doesn't have to be very good TNT. That guy has only 10 HP left now. Because you hit the full grenade earlier. Oh, 15, okay. Now,
I should have just ran over and tried to do a body block there.
okay, there is definitely something I can do now, actually. Since you left your paratrooper so close, if I'm good with my TNT shot, I could do water damage here, but I will not do it. I'm gonna try to protect my grenadier.
So, so it kills him.
Yeah, now if you are planning to kill my grenadier with your sapper, your paratrooper will take huge hit if I can get them next to each other. Oh, it's the nameless guy. Oh no, that's too far. I'm gonna grab something to drink, no need to pause.
All right. I might do the same on your turn, but
back right in time to see my grey pig suffer. No water damage, but at least there was that fall damage. Okay, this guy is definitely a problem here.
I'm just going to pour a drink too. The good news is I actually have a fridge underneath the desk, so I don't have to move.
Yeah, my fridge is like, I guess I would say about 7 meters, maybe 10 meters away from my couch. So,
Oh, that's pretty close. So how do you like live? Is it like like an open plan room?
well, I can send you the picture actually. Give me a second.
Yeah. I would send you a picture of my place, how I have to live, but it's also a mess. So
Well, my place also a mess now because we are about to move, so there is boxes everywhere.
oh yeah, yeah, moving is very stressful like that. Another feeling.
It's the worst because we actually moved to this place not too long ago. So basically, in the picture, you can see my TV and you can see the fridge behind it.
Oh, so it's the kitchen's really close. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's very fast to grab a drink from there.
Yeah, mine's just like literally underneath the desk, so like I obviously don't have to go anywhere. But the annoying thing is, it's so small. It's you could maybe fit like I don't know 6 cans of beer in there or something, and then
Yeah,
like a bottle of milk,
it's
something.
enough. It's enough. I should get similar to my to the place we are moving because it's like it's 2 floors and my gaming room will be on the second floor, so going to the fridge will not be as fast. I should get something like mini fridge up there.
Yeah. Back home, I wish I had a fridge back home. My actual like gaming room was pretty sweet. I have I have like the attic, the whole loft to myself. So I have a desk in one corner, and then next to the desk I have a couch, and then like across from that I have on one side I have the bed to the left, and on the right I like directly in front of the couch I have this like 65-inch OLED TV with like literally every generation of PlayStation on it and a PC, which I suppose I have the PC here right now, so it's not technically, there all the time, but it's quite funny. Every time I play against like Fab or Revan, I have this like really nice setup otherwise, but my laptop is just so ridiculously like underpowered.
Yeah, I had like on my previous setup, I had all of my consoles like I had this huge shelf that my TV was attached to, and then there was all the consoles visible there. But since I don't use them that much, I decided to keep them hidden in the drawers, and then I just install them when I need them. It's like if I use them once in 6 months or once in a year, then there is just no point letting them getting dusty.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. Like most of my like childhood consoles as such have been preserved. Like I don't use them. My original PlayStation 3 that my grandparents got me, I just don't use that anymore. It's been put in the box for a reason. Is I want to be able to show my kids and my grandkids like that's what we use. If I kept running it into the ground, it would eventually die.
I have actually 3 PlayStation 3 consoles. 2 of them are the original ones that can read the PS1 and PS2 discs, but one of them has yellow light of death, so basically only one of them is working. And the one slim model as well.
I used to repair them for like an on the side business thing.
Well,
I
yeah, but problem is that in Finland there is not much places that will repair them. If I send them to another country, the shipping costs on its own, it's gonna take something like 200 euros, so no thanks.
ouch. Yeah, like
That's the
kind
problem
of
when
sort
living in a
of.
very small country that has nothing.
I mean, we're technically a very small country, but we're also an island, but our economy benefits us that way.
Yeah, it is true. The actual size is not that big, but the population is way higher, and also there is just much more like traffic, much more of international like stuff goes around and stuff like that. In Finland, there is basically nothing else than heavy metals and some race car drivers.
Yeah, I mean, sounds pretty good to me, but
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
yeah, I was just preparing PS3 though. It's something that really not. I don't think a lot of like repair shops would do. I also have a backwards compatible one. I think as like old stock that I never actually sold because I sold literally hundreds of these things. I had the 40 and 80 gig models that couldn't play PS2. I and like a good few slims I sold. You know, I'd buy them in, repair them, and then sell them, but jailbreak them or something as well to add some value to them, and then I'd sell them. But even though every console was at some point jailbroken, they wouldn't all be sold like that. Sometimes I did it just for a service mode thing, like it has a broken Blu-ray drive. I could just drop another one in after I've jailbroken it, put it into service mode, remarry the drive, and then put an official firmware back on it if someone wanted to. And it was a perfectly working machine. But my 60 gig model, uh, that's not my original one. I had like a 250 gig Slim that my grandparents bought me for Christmas, but I got such a good deal on this fat model that it was a CCHC model, so it's like the software backwards compatible one.
Yeah.
I don't think Europe or anywhere outside of America and Japan got the full backwards compatible ones, but they were so unreliable that they just couldn't be saved.
The console I
Mine
have
has liquid metal and everything on
the console I have most is actually PSP. It wasn't supposed to be that way, but I for some reason have five PSPs.
it.
First of
Yeah.
all, there is my original one I got when it was very new thing, when it was in. I got the first one, and then the analog stick and screen was broken. I actually got the screen repaired at a time, but then the analog stick stayed broken, so I basically played only games that works on arrow keys. Then I got the replacement one after some time and used that for a while. Then when I bought PS3 Slim model, then I got like uh, it was the extra. I got one PSP for as the extra, so that was my third one, and I really don't remember where that one was from, but one was like the guy was like selling it for the 20 euros. And he doesn't need it. Get it out of my hands, and I just got it out of his hands.
Hmm. Cool.
One
It's
of
a
them
pretty good deal.
One of them had swollen battery though. It was like year ago. I was checking the thing. I was like, what the hell? Why is this looking so weird? Like the front side was starting to give in. Then I opened the thing and oh shit, the battery is so huge.
Oh, it's
So
lucky
it
you found that because it would have literally ripped the front of it out and snapped the screen.
yeah, it
Like
might. I have
the
no idea.
swollen batteries was
I
such an
actually
issue.
I actually didn't test if it actually works anymore. But yeah, it definitely. I have now three fat models and only two batteries for them.
I mean, you could maybe test it if you get round to it. It'd be sad to see it die like that because the batteries were just so unreliable. Like, I had one that I I started with a slim, like the ceramic white one, the slim model. I got that for Christmas again, like years and years ago. And funny story, actually, we should mention it this week. When I was in school, and bearing in mind I've been out of school for a long time now, I actually broke the screen on that thing, and I did it in a stupid way that I'm too embarrassed to mention. It was like the most "what are you doing" that is incredibly stupid way possible. But
Yeah, it happens.
I did it. So this week, actually, I found it again. and I also found uh, a spares and repairs one for it, but annoyingly, it was a limited edition one. So I thought, you know what I'll do? I'll borrow the screen from it because the seal was already broken. It doesn't like it didn't matter because for some reason the buttons on the right hand side, like the X, square, triangle buttons, wouldn't work. So I figured I could sacrifice one to save the other if mine worked. At least I have a screen to power it up with because I remembered it having other issues. But turns out when I swapped the screen over for the first time in 12 years, this thing just fired up, worked perfectly.
It's nice.
So yeah, my I'm kind of sat next to it right now. My old childhood bestie. It's got the start button ripped out of it. I think that was more that I took it apart as a kid when I actually broke it and the button was collateral. Uh, but yeah, it's literally apart from the screen, all original parts. But with it being jailbroken, I don't mind. But its UMD drive is dead, so I'm gonna have to fix that too.
Yeah,
But
but
I
that
want
doesn't
everything to be original.
that doesn't matter that much because most of the games I used my PSPs to play was like downloaded games, either PS1 games or then like only disc games I had was I think Tekken Dark Resurrection and was there something else? I don't think there even was anything else I actually played much. My brother had the Motorstorm, PSP Motorstorm, Arctic Edge, I think, and
Oh, I
that
like that one.
I also played at times, but yeah, mostly downloaded stuff from the PSN or the one had the Hogs and stuff like that.
Oh, so is yours modded as well?
Yeah, the one of them was.
So which firmware would you run if it was modded?
I really don't remember because it was the fat model, so it was easy to mod.
So was it done with like a Pandora's battery then, like the good old days?
Yeah, I really don't remember how I actually did it and what stuff I used for it. But it was basically the first PSP was the one I modded. No, wait, the second because the first one had the broken analog stick.
Yeah. I mean, I remember the days where I made so much money in school just by modding PSPs. It was literally, I just said £15, I will mod your PSP, whether it's slim or fat, full custom firmware, while we were at lunchtime. And I was coming home for about 2 weeks with about £100 a day.
Yeah, I wouldn't know
It
how to
was like,
mod these days anymore. It was just so long ago, and I only did it once. So yeah, I don't remember at all how I did it.
yeah, it's just quite nostalgic for me. I have everything in the original condition that I can with this one I'm restoring. But when I broke it, I think my dad had a Japanese 1000 model, like the original, that I used that for a while. But I don't know, even though that was also, well, I modded it. He didn't know I modded it because how would he know? Uh, I used that for a while, but then I got a PSP Go, and turns out that model is actually quite rare now, and I still have that one too.
I also have like two PS1s. Uh, Actually, I only have one PS2 that works. I have the other one that is like the spare parts, but it doesn't work anymore. Then I have two of the original Xboxes, three 360s, one of them slim, one of them 80 gigabytes model, and one of them was I think it was the one that was sold with the smallest hard drive or not hard drive at all that I got from $20 from my friend. He has been hammering the USB port to ruin.
Hmm.
It works, but if you plug controller in the USB port, the thing just shuts down.
Yeah, that's definitely gone short then.
I'm pretty sure that he has been like sticking it in and then it doesn't fit either way, so he just hammered it in or something.
It seems like something's gone like short circuit like data to power, so it shorts the south bridge out. It might even just be that the pins inside it need to be desoldered and replaced. It could be fixable.
Yeah, it might be, but then again, the one USB port on the back works, so it's also it is my third one, and it is just a backup one. It was I only bought it because it was 20 euros, and I got the Xbox. There was like 10 games and two controllers. Both of those controllers were very bad shaped, so. But yeah, it was still very cheap deal.
Yeah, I mean, I remember my 360. I bought it new. I got it for Christmas 2007, 8. It was the year before I got the PS3. And yeah, Boxing Day, it got the Ribbing of Death. It lasted one day.
Yeah, that was very usual thing with the early models.
Yeah. Luckily, though, when I got it back, it never red ringed again. But I also got the PS3 a year after and just never used it since. So I was thinking, because it's one of those I also preserved, I'd like to mod it, but I don't really have any sort of like sentimental games that I couldn't get anywhere, like
So
years
modding
and years later.
modding
So
it doesn't do that much. There is all kind of I don't know if there is good 360 emulator for PC at least yet. There is some kind of I have not tested those yet. But yeah,
I was actually talking to Fab about it. I don't know what your PC specs are. I think from what I did we check this a while ago that they were actually better than mine, and
these
I
are
can run Red Dead
these are
Redemption 1
yeah
pretty
these are
well.
very high specs. It's RTX 280 and
Yeah, trust me, if you download Xenia, the emulator, you can play probably upscale to 1440p
yeah I guess I
at
should try.
decent speed. Oh yeah, trust me, download something like the original Red Dead Redemption or something that you played, like Halo or something. You can upscale it, and the emulator is so accurate that it is unbelievable for something that isn't finished yet.
Well, no
But
need
any
to do that.
other
No need
PS2
to do that
emulator is
with
hardly any.
Halos. Yeah, no need to do that with Halos because I play Halos from Chief Collection and it pretty much has all of them. So
Like it's just something that would run on the 360. You can just see the difference in how it would run better on your hardware than original hardware. But
yeah,
even
if
on
the
my
if the
on
emulator is
my
good
PC,
enough, then I can see that. Yeah,
but even on my PC, I have a 4790K and a 3 gig 1060. I can run the original Red Dead Redemption at maybe 45 FPS, and it's not like a slowdown type, FPS like old emulators would be. It looks and plays better than the PlayStation 3 version did. I can say that much.
fun fact by the way, when I played through Red Dead Redemption 2, I got urged to play the Red Dead Redemption 1 with my PS3, and it was good back in the day, but it felt so horrible to play after Red Dead 2.
Yeah, Red Dead 2 was. I never finished it, but from what I played, it was a masterpiece. It was there was so much attention to detail, and even on the hardware for the time, it run much smoother.
Yeah, I
Like the
really like.
PS3 that I played as a kid with Red Dead 1, because as I said, I sidestepped to PS3 and just never looked back at the 360. And when I played it, it ran horribly, like average about 20 FPS.
Yeah, the
So
Red Dead 2 was very good game, but I have only played it once through myself because it is not, let's say it's not my style of a game. I like more skiffy stuff, so like Cyberpunk, anything that sort rather. But Red Dead 2 is definitely worth playing.
I won't mention much of this because I'm definitely not supposed to. But there's a teacher at my uni who's such a right, so I've also forgotten everything we were doing, and I think it was the beginning of my turn. So
Yeah, you have a medic advantage and you were walking somewhere with someone. Okay, you have just started chapter turn here.
I didn't really know what to do. I know that sappers just had a turn, so I could bunch them up, but now I suppose I've completely forgotten what we're doing, so I'm just gonna wing it.
Yeah, that happens when the game is paused for like 1 hour.
I don't even know how long it's been, to be honest, but
It has been about 1 hour, I think.
that's it.
At least 45 minutes.
That's one thing I like about this server, is everyone that knows each other. It's just such a good conversation.
Yeah, it is very friendly server overall.
That's the thing. I've actually made friends from being in the Hogs Discord, and I remember a couple of years ago, I'd watch Payne's videos, and I'd be like, "Yeah, I'll join at some point, maybe. I'll check it out." But I'd like watch his video and then just leave it. And now, like a couple of years later, I know people that I otherwise wouldn't.
Yeah,
It's kind of strange. Like Fab's an actual bro to the point where at some point we said it'll be cool to meet each other, and I might even get to do that at some point.
I would pretty much welcome anyone from Hawk server to visit me if they will ever come to Finland.
Yeah, it's just that's the annoying part with us all being so far away from each other. You know, we're
I
in
mean, not that far.
mainly.
Most of people are in Europe area, so not that far.
I suppose some of the issue is just because Brexit and things. You know, we have no free movement of people anymore, so we have to find a way out of here. Like, there's actual papers that need to be signed to leave the UK now and get back in. It's annoying. I don't know which pig turn was which, but I'm gonna go with that.
It's gonna be the medic.
Who can literally just
Yeah, that was definitely not worth going away from the body block. Oh no, body blocking the medic would be way more important than healing low HP. I mean, that guy wasn't even that low HP.
yeah, I forgot how long I spent out of the game.
Question
So
is, do I avoid damage and tranquilize Grenadier, or do I... Oh no, I have not enough time to go to the Grenadier, so I'm gonna just... Actually, I might be able to slide the medic next to those guys. No body block for my medic, but if I can get that guy there, you cannot destroy everybody with the Grenadier.
this map is so full of tactics. It's just about outsmarting the other person, I think.
Yeah, you definitely should not put everything, like, you shouldn't count on that water too much. So something like, maybe at least one scout could be good, like, to be very versatile setup, I think.
Nothing I can do with a body block, I think.
I mean, my medic is not body blocked now because I had to throw the guy down there, so you should definitely target the medic. Decent damage, not bad.
It's just kind of a weird thought because my sister and her boyfriend, they were planning a holiday, and one of the destinations that they were planning to go to was actually Rome. And just randomly, I looked at flights, and it turns out that one of the flights that they were going to book, if they did actually do it, would stop in Rome and it would fly direct to Fab's city. So, I could spend a weekend with them. That would be weird, but cool.
Yeah, it might be a bit awkward, but it sounds very fun idea.
Well, I talked to him about it. He said he would be up for it as long as, like, he had time. Yeah, that was a bad shot.
And that is exactly the reason why I avoid using paratroopers unless I really have to use them at somewhere.
Yeah, that's somewhere a scout would be very useful. The only thing I think I could see the use for a paratrooper here is just the jetpacks to get a little bit of a nudge towards the
Yeah,
water. But otherwise, I think you're right. A scout is a lot more reliable.
yeah, two TNTs will do pretty much the same thing unless you are TNTing the guy that is taking the turn next.
But with the TNT, they'd also take much more damage.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, 3 jetpacks plus bazooka is 100 damage on total, but after that the paratrooper is pretty much useless.
Yeah, because in a map like this, it's also close range too. Like on the next map, like maybe Root Canal, it's worth it, but
I don't know. Definitely would not take one there either. The water amount is so little that you cannot do much with the jetpacks. I mean, breaking medic body block is pretty much the only thing you can do with paratrooper on that map. I don't usually even use sappers on that map because there is just too little water for it.
wait, what did you say about sappers?
That I usually don't even use sappers on that map because there is no water, so sappers are best if you can use TNT to throw pigs to the water or mines. That map has neither, so I pretty much only use 3 scouts, medic, grenadier and 3 scouts on that map.
I suppose you're right. It has some water, but I don't think it's enough to really justify it because if there are so many jetpack drops too that I also wouldn't use a paratrooper.
Yeah,
Maybe
exactly.
one, but
I really like the scouts because you can just do so many good stuff. That said, I am specialized on scouts overall anyway, so I know how to use them. I know I can use hide to my advantage. I can use gas. I can use well, basically
if
body
it's
blocking against scout is useless because I can still use the sniper. That's actually a good plan. If you can kill your medic off now, then you are not losing a turn.
the plan.
You might be able to kill both of the medics, but we will see. That's very hard to do. Okay, that's not nearly enough damage, but that is still very good for you. Because he was on a very good poison range, and now I cannot even tranquilize him again. Okay, who's there? That one is Sapper. Those guys are those two. I don't think I have enough time to do 5 head jumps here, but I will try. Yeah, I can do maybe 2. Definitely not more than that. How much does... Oh no, that's so much health. Oh yeah, this guy was poisoned already, so yeah, the water shot was definitely not good one. It's impossible to
Yeah,
jump 9 jumps.
I was hoping I could launch one pig towards both of them and then kill them both with the death damage. But
Yeah, it was very good plan. Want to heal here. How much my grenadier? Okay, I definitely... Yeah, if you would have scouts, I would not heal that guy, but since you don't have any scouts now, I can safely heal that. It should be this guy's turn now. Now it should be a paratrooper, but I'm gonna need to do some of those jumps. So, jump. Maybe I should even try fab strategy on this one.
Backwards jump.
Because then I will land up here and I have more time to do more of them.
How do you do that? Like, effectively, by the way. You just jump
I
and then
have...
press backwards.
Yeah, basically you just do backwards jumps like normally. It's very awkward to do, but definitely something that is possible. There is just too many poison in the play at the moment.
Can't win, so...
Yeah, pretty much, because next I'm gonna knife the Zapper and he should lose turn. Yeah, I think this actually, if I do this correctly... Oh no, that Zapper has not had his turn yet, yeah. Oh no.
I mean, I've kind of given up, so...
Yeah, the game is pretty much over.
I think I shot myself in the foot there when we were talking for so long, I just forgot everything.
Yeah, it definitely happens. Actually, can I do a double here? I can, but not very easily, and I have to risk my own guy.
We'll
But I
go for the
will...
triple.
No, I definitely do not want to do a triple. The more important guy did not get hit. Well, this guy can definitely get rid of my Grenadier now. Oh yeah, that's even better plan at the moment. Good point. You could have put the TNT right under my guy, though it would have been enough for your guy. And about 2 damage difference, so not much. Oh, so close to the medic. But yeah, now this guy's gonna get the knife.
Right, that's it, I think.
Yeah, that should be it, because next it's gonna be a medic, and now I can make Grenadier also skip turn. And after that, yeah, it's gonna be just a skip turn after skip turn. Medic now. Okay, you dealt with the paratrooper, so you have still that guy. I'm gonna just throw a easy throw here. Any damage will be good enough.
There we go.
The scouts are very powerful in a flat map without much water.
I think I may sacrifice one of the sappers then for a scout.
I would
Because it
lose the
seemed like no matter how
I
the
would lose
game's
the
played.
paratrooper on this map. It's just not that useful.
Wait, did I have one or two paratroopers?
You had one paratrooper.
I suppose when
Only thing you would miss without that paratrooper would be either very early huge damage or saving jetpacks and dealing with the poisoned guys, but since we don't know if your opponent even is gonna use poison, I would really trade that guy for a scout.
I don't know. I think Oven Glove knows his stuff, so he might consider at least bringing one.
Yeah, but not that many players are very poison heavy. He might have one scout, 2 maximum, but definitely not more than that. So the last one was, give me a second, it
The
was,
last one was Root Canal, but I think the other two were my weaker maps. So
yeah, do you want to play one of the two again, or should we move to the root canal? Up to you.
let's just start again, I guess, because I know that with that map,
Yeah, I would at least like sometimes I would,
the first one was Graveyard Shift,
yeah,
I think.
sometimes I would even go with a lineup like this just because I really think the poison is way more valuable than TNT here. But at least if one of your picks is near the water, I can use it with my sapper. So I'm gonna keep it in.
Let's see. Medic, Grenadier, Para. And then I don't know if I trust myself with the poisons enough. I feel like for some reason the TNTs are more useful. Because I know about the wall exploit.
I just put something in the name. It's so awkward that this guy doesn't have a name. It doesn't fit, but that's good enough.
Summith. Summith.
So are you gonna go with the same lineup?
I'm just trying things out. I know that I need to get the right pig towards the right wall he can't get out of.
Oh, wait. This is the pig in hell. Should we have played the graveyard?
Yeah, we were supposed to play Graveyard Shift.
Okay, I'm gonna change it. I thought you wanted to play this one again, but yeah. Okay. And then I'm gonna change mine as well, because I don't need scouts on this map. Do I want
I
the
would
para?
definitely bring scouts on the other map now that you showed me that.
Yeah.
Because everyone just gets bunched up together. It seems quite effective.
Yeah, on this map I would like to take at least one scout as well, but it just feels that I really need those. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna swap the paratrooper out. I'm gonna take one scout here. That's my usual lineup for this map.
You can remember the lineups, right?
Well, somehow.
So would you let me go back for a second so I could at least write down those?
Yeah. I have
All right
not
then.
been memorizing them or anything today, because when like I'm playing with very chill mode, I'm not like concentrating 100% or anything. So, but yeah, you can definitely take note of them if you want to.
Yeah, so something tells me if you were to play at 100% capacity, I wouldn't stand a chance. Like
I
at
don't
all.
know. It depends. Like the first map on the graveyard shift, that was very well played from your side. I mean, I did play my match without my medic pretty much. So
It's just what annoys me is because I work so badly under pressure. Like I managed to beat you once, even though it was unfair with the lag. But to be fair, we were playing from Revan's PC. Uh, I did manage to, although I don't think he was trying very hard either. In my practice match, uh, before I played Fab, I actually beat Angurio. And yeah, usually I would just destroy Fab in some games. It's like it's either close or I very heavily win when I get the advantage against Fab. But when it comes to a competitive sense, I just lose my cool.
are you
I
usually
can't.
in voice chat when you are playing competitive games?
No, it's usually silent. Like,
You might wanna try the voice chat, because when I play without chat, it's like it's too serious, then I'm gonna make mistakes because of that seriousness. But if you are in voice chat, if my opponent like wants to be in the voice chat, if they agree to be on the voice chat, then I would rather play with the voice chat so the game stays more chill. If the game stays more chill, there will be less stupid panic moves and stuff like that, for me at least. Personal preference.
Yeah, I agree. Like I asked Fab the first time he said yes. Yeah, sure. As long as we don't like really speak to each other too much. And then when it got to the game, he just said, you know what, I'd rather just focus.
Yeah,
And the
some
seriousness of the game completely threw me off. But to be fair, also Jax didn't have a working microphone, so there was no point being in the voice chat.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, also you just need to like take it more chill. Don't think it as competitive match. Think it more like just another fun match that you would rather win. Because then the panic will not be there and you would have more time to like not more time literally, but like if there is 20 seconds left and you need to do two jumps, it's gonna be like, oh no, I don't have enough time, I don't have enough time, I have to do this or I lose, and then the panic will kick in. But then if you think like 20 seconds, if I can do it, I I'm gonna try, but if not, then it's not gonna happen. With attitude like that, it's more likely to succeed.
Yeah,
That is a
it just
problem many people
it
have.
really does.
I have been seeing Fab to panic very badly on the matches, like just equipping the grenade launcher and blasting it away for nothing because he has been jumping too many head jumps or something like that. So the panicking,
Yeah.
yeah, it's not the easiest thing to avoid, but it's something that just don't take it too seriously.
Yeah, that's actually when I'm not sure if you could notice when I did play against him. That was my method of beating him. It wasn't to make him lose, it was to make him think he was going to lose.
Yeah,
He easily could have beat me on pitch invasion, but I scared him into thinking that, oh, I could do something. And I could. I even told him what I was trying to do. I was waiting for the health crate, marking down each turn, knowing when it was going to drop. But uh,
by the way,
he
that
think
that
he had two turns.
that's the two-sided thing in the voice chat, by the way. If you are actually in the voice chat with your opponent, then there might be something like the opponent might try to play some mind games or something. I would definitely try something like that. Not like saying like don't shoot that guy, don't shoot the other guy or anything like that, but just saying something like crap, now you're gonna kill my medic or something like that, and then the opponent might actually kill my medic even though it might be poisoned or something.
Yeah, but even if it is like for example, it's their sapper's turn and they go for the wrong pig, and you're like, oh shit,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
even though it's the right pig for you, it's the wrong one for them. So
yeah,
you can be
exactly.
more confident with the move. See, I
I don't
think that's
usually, yeah, I don't usually play with like if I play with the voice chat, yeah, I usually chat like very chill and random stuff. Actually, you can see example if you have time to watch at some point because on my channel I pretty much upload all of my league matches with the in-game voice chat. So like with Jay Warren when I played, basically explaining him like stuff about the map, like when we played in the hedge maze. He was trying to do the instant kills on the wrong side of the map. I was just telling him that yeah, that's definitely not gonna work and stuff like that. So I usually don't put that much pressure in the mind games or anything like that. I'm just talking something chill.
hmm, yeah. I think that's why Fab kind of didn't want to in the end. He didn't want to tell me that maybe he like figured out. It's not that I was trying to actually distract him. I was going to be on push to talk, just like congratulate him on a move. I wouldn't want to distract him,
Yeah,
but
yeah. At
it's
least
more that I think that's what I was playing at. Was I wanted? Did you notice on U Hillock when I was playing against him? I isolated a lot of his guys, and I let him with his paratrooper abuse those jetpacks with a very low health pig, knowing that once he's used all three of those jetpacks, and I knew he would because he wants that kill in a place where they'll just walk right back up from the edge with the wall climb, that pig was stuck. It was a
Yeah,
kill because there's no way he could make a shot to a position that I'd moved my guy to, so it was a waste. All I have to do is come back on the last turn and take him.
I
I knew where the
also
pickups were, so I knew how to
also
gain turns.
also as I noticed, like Fab said in the today's or the like not it's not today anymore, but anyways, the last match that was published, you have not watched it, so I'm not gonna give any spoilers. But Fab said in the chat that he thinks that like players should eliminate the opponent picks if they have a chance. But I disagree because, especially because I'm playing with scouts. If you have 5 picks alive, all low HP, and I have scouts, I can body block all the time. But if I just do some kills and you have 3 picks against my 4 scouts, body block is not gonna happen.
Yeah,
At least to my advantage. So I would rather keep as many picks of opponent team alive as I can. But of course, Grenadier and Medic has to be dealt with very soon.
yeah. Like I usually, if I had a low health pig, depending on which pig's turn will be next, I sometimes, if you haven't noticed, use the grenadier or a sapper as a suicide bomber, so I can then change the turn dynamics or
Yeah,
just do some extra damage with them dying next to each other.
yeah.
So
It
if
depends on
is
the situation. Like Grenadier, if it's 15 HP and not poisoned, I would not kill my own Grenadier. But something like 2 HP Sapper, you should definitely use the pick to do extra damage because the opponent can just jump those 2 HPs away very easily.
yeah, that's what I did on that match. Although annoyingly, it what I did is I used a jetpack and it hit that perfect corner where the corner absorbed all of the shock and it only just knocked one of the pigs. Otherwise, my intention was to knock my pig into Fab's. They both die at the same time in the same place. So I instantly get the kill, then go for another pig. But in the end, I had to turn around and try and do a bazooka shot. It was a paratrooper I was playing with. Otherwise, I would have just walked straight up the hill to the top, made the shot I'd already calculated, and finished the game. But for some reason, it landed on that one tile. It just shouldn't.
So, by the way, do you want
But,
to start the match already?
but yeah, yeah, we can
Yeah,
start.
okay, okay. I just didn't want to press it because I wasn't sure if you were ready.
Yeah, that's a good move actually because it's like we just said, it can be distracting to engage in the voice chat.
Yeah, it is definitely something that I would say most people want to avoid. Like when I played against Pin in the first league, he didn't want to be in the voice chat, but then there was many players that were in the voice chat. So
I
okay,
would love to play against him.
medic
No, I'd
is.
lose, but
Hmm, how do I do this? Medic is in very good position actually. Oh no, I cannot body block from there. Oh, you got such a good spavns. Well, I guess I should have just stayed here. Problem is that now I don't have enough time to aim because I really messed up with my start of my turn here. And now since I didn't do body block with my medic, I definitely need to do some... Yeah, I'm gonna use this grenade. I have evil plans here as you can see.
oh yeah, you've got some very sinister plans.
He went so far away, I don't think... I'm not sure if one TNT will be enough from that position anymore. Yeah, from like if I would have had paratrooper second, I could definitely put that medic out of the map, like uh, dropping him out of the top from the jetpack, or another jetpack to throw him closer to the wall, and one cattle prod is actually enough to throw the big like over the wall. So paratrooper actually does work same way than sapper. You can only do it once because then you're out of jetpacks though. Oh, some good damage.
That could have been if it blew him out an insta-kill.
Well, there would have been a chance to do that here.
It's unlikely.
Yeah,
The high explosive probably couldn't have done that either.
okay, that guy has 60 HP. So, how do I do this without leaving my sapper to the zone where you can blast that guy? It should be enough from here, but where do I position myself? It's gonna be very low health orderly, but at least it's stuck now. So no healing for you.
Those really short range shots always get me.
Yeah, on a map like this, I would really take scout over the paratrooper. Problem is that using bazooka is always very risky. Maybe I should I? Yeah, I should actually. Wait, who is there? Yeah, I cannot do anything to that guy, so I'm gonna try to throw this guy over the wall as well. It's very hard with this, but if I get good hit, there is small chance.
If you get that, I think the game's won.
Yeah, definitely not like that. I'm really bad with those grenades. I should not use them ever. That's gonna be huge damage. This guy is grenadier, so I have to get away from him. Gonna put myself here. It is position where I can fly out of the map, like
Ooh,
on the other side of the wall, but this is definitely worth it.
that could be very good for the poison.
I have to say that was very good job how you focused the medic out of the game so fast. But that is a bit problem when I cannot body block with my medic, so it's wide open. At least this guy gets another tool.
I'm just trying to think not what you're going to do next, but what moves could I remove from you?
Yeah,
Like, what might you be able to think of in the future that you now can't? Like, that's why I bunched those two pigs up. It did cost me a turn, but I knew that neither of them had their next turn. So when you do this, you know, you might actually get him in the water, but I've already taken a massive chunk of what the sapper's health.
Yeah.
And the medic is gone. So the question is, who and how could I trank with this boy?
Well, there is two options. You could try mortaring the tranquilizers, which would probably never work and just waste your turns, or you could just kamikaze this pig away so you don't lose any more turns later.
But they're turns that I might be able to make a shot, so...
Well, yeah, but I would still say you would rather want to do 50s with TNTs than a maximum of 30s with this horrible thing that will never hit anything. Oh, that looks pretty good, actually.
What's
Ah,
that about
95.
never hitting anything?
I mean, TNT would have still done twice the damage.
But it's still a turn. You have to kill that pig.
But now the grenadier should be gone. Yeah, I just need to hit not the things that are floating.
Yeah, if he gets away, he's stuck there.
Oh no! I mean, at least he cannot get away from there, so you have to do very risky grenades, I think. But that was very lucky. Yeah, there is definitely chance for a kill here.
Oh!
Yeah, I was thinking it's a bit too high. You could have just waited for them to land. That's what I do if I overthrow those.
So I aim for consistency because I know that I don't have the, brain power as such to just guess whether it'll land right. So I usually just spam the X button.
Ooh, that's huge damage.
Oof.
I have to say that I don't like using that water because that water is just... There is not enough the water. Like where you put the guy. You cannot use the river into your advantage. I mean, it's still 20 extra damage and that's nice. Oh, this... How much does the grenadier have? Like 20 something? It should be enough. Good shot, good shot.
That was a good shot.
Full HP.
Actually, a well done poison could be lethal there.
Yeah, problem is that I really don't remember if this guy's going next or not yet. Yeah, there is not much I can do at the moment. I'm gonna have to just knife him and hope he survives with low HP. Oh, it was not his turn yet. Okay, that's gonna cost me.
That is why, actually, believe it or not, I always put the pigs, like the sappers, that I think people will go for the first with each other. So, for example, a sapper will go next to a sapper.
Yeah.
Because you don't know which one is exactly which.
I mean, in the league, I would have probably taken a picture from the screen so the names would be visible as well. Yeah, that's definitely good TNT. That guy will most likely land near your grenadier, so it's gonna be hard to deal with the grenadier as well. Ah, okay, not so. We're getting the upper hand here, but at least your medic is still stuck, so that's something. It will probably not be water damage. Maybe some small amount, but not much. But at least I can do double poison with the grenadier shortly. Oh, it's actually very good
Ooh,
amount of water.
perfect.
I did not expect that much water damage here.
That was perfect. You've halved his health.
But now if you would have killed the medic last time, you would have, I think, the grenadier's turn now, or the, I'm not actually sure. Yeah, it would be the grenadier's turn now. Still some good damage. Well, that's horrible for me. The positioning was actually very good.
It's intentional, but
Deal damage to both of them now. How much does that guy have? Yeah, I would definitely need to deal with that guy. I don't trust shotgun this far. That is just bad luck. Well, at least you don't have scout anywhere. You could do easy poison from that guy now.
let's just hope my stupid high ground disability doesn't affect me here. Because honestly, when I'm shooting from a high ground, I always miss.
You
I
could do
just
the
gotta
camera
try and
style
miss.
shot. That would not be too hard from here. Oh, nope.
Told you. Even though that would have been a kill if I got it, that would have been a good move. I should have thought to just aim it straight at the incline.
Yeah, that's definitely worth doing, I think. I'm gonna just back away from the water now.
Because I've noticed if you aim at literally the first notch upwards and give it full power at something like that type of range. Ooh. That's a turn.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, if I aim that straight, you wouldn't be able to do that. So I'll put a take in this game, I think.
Wait, that guy has 80, so it's gonna be 29 after this one. After this one... Yeah, I'm gonna use a shotgun here. Sometimes it is the best option. Because now that guy sniper rifle away from free turn.
Oh well. So I have one guy trapped with 10 health. So
Yeah, and also I'm gonna get the first turn to go against him.
just skip the 10 if you want.
That is exactly the example why I really prefer Scout to the Paratrooper on this map.
Maybe I should try again with Scout then.
Yeah, I definitely think so. The Paratrooper is very good for fast damage, but very useless the rest of the map.
Yeah, with what I can gather from what I've seen, the self damage from a close range shot, especially when you want to try and get a body block, you end up getting so much more self damage than you would extra damage to the opponent. Like, yeah, fair enough, you can get 3 jetpacks on one or split them between. But if they're lining up for a poison, if the medic's dead, it's much more dangerous.
Oh, should we put the scout last or here? I would put it last myself.
I would also say put him in the last position.
So like this.
Medic, Grenadier, 2 sappers, and a scout. So Grenadiers are obviously limited to 1, as are medics.
Yeah.
Scout's limited at all.
Scout is unlimited, yeah.
So on this map, how would you fare if you had all scouts?
I think I would do very well otherwise, but problem is that dealing medic would be essential. The poison is useless if you can use your medic. Because then you can just heal all of those 3 turns I am trying to get.
Yeah, you have to really focus on them.
Yeah, if playing very scout heavy, like Becky's played with 5 scouts. Oh no, wait, it was medic and 4 scouts. But yeah, he really focused on the medic first and then he could start the scout game. It didn't work in the end, but it was still very good try. I have I have to say that one scout can be very powerful because I had 40, no wait, I had 26 HP scout and Revan had Sapper with 43 HP and Paratrooper with 15 HP, very far away from each other. And I still won because I basically body blocked and hided, so he couldn't deal any damage without killing his own pig. I would have taken only 20 because the box like protects me. So if he would have dealt damage, he would have killed his one pig, and I would have left with 5 HP and could dealt with the last pig.
It sounded very close, actually.
So basically, I just head jump at the pig as many times as I can, his pigs, and then I just hide it next to them. So there was nothing he could do. I would show you the clip, but for some reason the video just disappeared from the YouTube. I already deleted my backup. And he was also pretty sad about this because it was pretty amazing match otherwise too.
Yeah, I think we need a second channel that anyone could just submit clips to. That we can say, hey, you know,
well,
this
yeah,
is amateur footage.
yeah, but we
Send it
don't.
to an
Yeah,
admin.
but we
Then
don't need to do that because if you do any Hogs clips, you can put them on your channel and link them in the Hogs Media. So that's Hogs Media is basically just for that.
yeah, I suppose.
I
I just
just
think
don't.
it'd be really cool to have something that it's like not a league channel as such, but it's more like a friendly channel. Like
Yeah,
just listen.
problem would be that there would be so many like um, hosts to that channel, so many channel owners, so it would be very hard to like moderate it how it goes. It only needs like if only one wrong person gets the account, then it's gonna be ruined. So it's pretty much easiest way would be to just upload to each one uploads to their own channel and uploads them to the Hogs Media.
I suppose. Do you mind if I see your lineup again?
It is the same one. You have the picture or something already. I didn't change anything.
All right, fair enough. As long as it is the same. It's just that's something I always do now with my games. Now I know it's not prohibited to do.
Yeah. Yeah, I have pretty much perfect lineup for this map, and now we have the same lineup, so it should be easy.
Right, so it's medic, grenadier, sapper, scout.
Yeah, exactly. And now you are gonna start, so we are gonna see how it works now. That's also very good spawn point again.
Actually, I think I got lucky though.
Oh yeah, you got lucky. That's the medic. Or did you have enough time to check that one was the medic? This gives me idea. I don't know if I actually wanna do it, but I might. I'm gonna try.
Hmm?
You will see it very soon. I just saw opportunity that will cost me a lot, but that's the best option I have, so I'm gonna do it anyways. It's gonna take like next 3 turns from me.
Ooh, that's kind of scares me, but
Yeah, you should be. Hey, your grenadier is up there. Who is here? If this is a sapper, I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna try throw him out of the barrier, I guess. Because I
oh
don't...
yeah.
Oh, did
No,
it
no,
work?
no, 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 no.
Oh,
Yes.
so close. Also, he gets the turn so he can get away. I mean, it was worth trying. It was very close. Just a little bit too much to the right.
I don't quite know what I'm planning to do here. I'm just focusing on damage.
Yeah, the
You have
water
any
damage
advice?
here is... The water damage here is just... It's not gonna be much. That's why
Hmm?
this river is very safe place to be. You can take cover next to that river and it's still gonna be very safe.
Wait, say that again. I've just turned the volume down. It was drowning you out a little bit.
Yeah, like the river is safe place to position peaks because it's very hard to deal huge water damage from that river.
But still, there's a lot of cover there. Am I right?
Yeah,
Like, I'm not aiming for water damage. It's more just damage, as such.
okay, it's this big now, so I'm gonna deal 50 damage to my own medic this turn. It is very costly, yes, but your medic will be very close to the wall after that. So I definitely think it will be worth it in the long run. So basically the mistake you made was position your pick closer to the wall than my pick. If you would have been other side of my pick, I could have not exploited that and tried to throw your pick to the wall. Because my own pick would have tried flight even like further that way.
So in that position, Moma is actually a disadvantage to me.
Well, no, if you would have standed like this side of my pick, not the wall side, then that would have worked. But if this is an instant kill, then that's gonna suck.
It's not going to be an insta kill. But
We will see, we will see. It's very weird how the map edges like this work. Okay, it's definitely not instant kill, it should walk back here.
no, I think the
Basically,
insta kill is only around the boundary.
I basically killed my medic with that move. I dealt so much damage to that guy. But now I will gain even more turns when your medic is stuck without healing anyone. When medic has no heal and no tranquilizer, it is just a bad. It is just liability.
Is it even worth bringing a medic on this map, to be honest?
Oh no, my pick is so close. That sucks. I didn't check. I mean, I think you should definitely bring a medic, but you just have to stay away from those walls.
Yeah, but the whole MoMA thing. If it's the first turn, if both players start with it, it's one of the worst moves you can make, right?
Well, yeah, it's a bit hit and miss. Problem is that if you do not do medic advantage like that, then your opponent will tranquilize your medic and heal whoever you just tranquilized. So you cannot use tranquilizer to anyone but medic if you are going first. Problem is if you do not take medic at all, your opponent will just tranquilize something more important from your team.
See, I'd like to use them as bait, to be honest. If people didn't know exactly what to do, that's what I sometimes do. Some of the more useful pigs, I re-strategize and I use them as just bait, knowing that they're trying to attack them, and I have a few turns to turn it around.
That definitely works on some maps like the lake. The lake medic is useless, but if you pick it there just to be like a distraction, then that's a good plan.
Annoyingly, I've gotten the worst maps I possibly could so far. So
All of these maps are very like Dala maps. If you are meaning like these three. If you meaning overall everything, then yeah, I also felt like that in the last league. Pretty much every map felt like, oh no, not this one.
yeah, because I've had pitch invasion. Hang on. No. Yes. Maybe. I don't know.
Is it okay? It's not enough.
Can you repeat the question?
Well, what did I? Yeah, I just meant like, did you mean like overall all of your maps have been not so good, or just like these three?
Yeah, all of my maps so far that I've been picked in the league are some of the ones I've hated the most.
I'm gonna heal this guy so you don't get free turn so easily. But do I have enough time to get to the Grenadier? I definitely do not. Well, okay then. Then I'm gonna just take easy body block with the scout. Oh, that's a good cluster.
Landed on his feet though.
Question is, how good cluster can I do? If I can do good enough, then that might be like sub 10 HP, but that's gonna be very hard. If I do too much damage, it doesn't work. If I do too small damage, it doesn't work. So, oh, that might be too much. That might be 100 damage. Yeah, that's too much.
Oof. The fall damage, man.
Yeah,
That's brutal. That's brutal.
that was
100 in a turn.
that was one of the best clusters
Cheeky.
I have used, and that is the reason why Grenadiers are limited to only one. Oh crap, that's gonna be big. Problem is that now the guy I healed is gonna die, so that was pointless healing. Then the medic is gonna die, so I cannot heal the guy that is poisoned, and the poisoned guy is getting very low HP, so now it's not looking too good for me.
Don't know. Texture 20.
You are definitely in a huge... Oh, you are definitely in a huge lead at the moment. But
Well,
the medic...
apparently he got the next turn.
Yeah. I would like to throw that guy over at the wall, but I don't want him to get to the same wall where the medic is, otherwise the medic can just heal that guy.
If you're going to be honest, from what I'm planning, it's a pointless turn.
Put myself here so I can escape. So let's see how it goes. I'm trying instant kill here. With 150 HP Zapper, that would be huge. Oh, it's gonna be close. Oh, he's gonna walk back. Yeah, I definitely knew that can happen. Yeah, you are gonna do the one jump. You have all the time in the world. No panic. Oh yeah, you are gonna throw him next to the medic. That makes it very interesting. Four HP. That guy has 46, so I could kill him with TNT now, but do I want to? He is stuck. I have a Grenadier with some amount of health and full scout. Where is that guy's there. So, instead of letting you to have 3 tranquilizers, I'm trying to use my pick to deal some damage here.
Okay, that is clever.
I could have killed the medic and myself with the TNT and dealt more damage, but the medic is stuck, so you would have not lost the medic's turns at that point. So that's good 18 damage and my poisoned pick gone. There's going to miss turn. Now this guy. Who is gonna take? Medic is gonna take turn next. Do I have? I have a grenadier there, so I guess I'm gonna do some easy damage to the scout here. I mean easy and easy with this far, but yeah, it should not be too difficult shot.
This is pretty much all I can do from now on, right?
Yeah, I don't think grenade launcher has enough power to detonate this guy out of here. It is just too bad weapon. That's why if you are under 30 HP, you should definitely just kill the medic. Oh,
Oh,
that's...
it
yeah.
skimmed. It skimmed across it.
Oh wait, how much? I have 35, so yeah, you cannot get easy poison with the scout, so I definitely can leave this pig still alive. I'm gonna do some damage here.
See what I like about trading with you is you're actually telling me what you're doing, so I can learn from it.
Yeah,
Nobody else, nobody else seems to.
well, that's the idea. If I'm training someone, I am actually training someone and not just trying to kick their ass.
I mean, it's like I said, if you were actually trying to beat me, I don't think I'd stand a chance at all.
Don't say that. It would be very map specific. Also, if you would start with medic grenadier combo and you could body block your grenadier and destroy my medic with medic advantage, then I would say that on its own on map without any hazards would be pretty huge. But now, since I only have this guy left, I can start
Bearing in
playing.
mind that you're a pro player, and I haven't scored a single point in the Grunt League yet. Like it makes me look bad, but it's like I said, I just don't work well under pressure. Fab was a good player. Uh, the replacement for Looney was Jax, even though I don't think I could have beaten Looney anyway, to be honest. But he was also much better than anyone thought. So
Oh yeah, the body block was pointless because you have a scout's turn now. Yeah. I mean, it's still some extra damage if you use the gas, so it's hard to say if you should. If you use the sniper rifle, you don't deal any self damage, but you definitely need that guy gassed if you are planning to win this thing because the medic cannot do much. Oh, that was very good. So now I'm gonna go next to this guy and try to gain another free turn from there. So you could probably kill your own guy with the medic or deal damage to your own pick that has 30 HP. So pretty bad options, but you will avoid one skip turn if you kill that one sapper. It's gonna be very hard shot though. Okay, that didn't work so well.
no, that kind of screwed me over. If the medic wasn't the other side of the wall, I'd say I'd have the very strong advantage right now. But no, he's dead. He's well, he's also dead because he's
Yeah,
gonna give it to me.
that's one free turn for me to throw the gas, and that is definitely the best option because I have more health. I could basically just throw this gas and hide the rest of the game. Because now you are losing your scout, then you are giving me free turn when this guy dies. And since I have way more HP, I could just hide, but I'm gonna trust the grenade launcher one more time.
GG.
Yeah, the problem, it is definitely a problem when your pick gets stuck there. That's why I didn't want to kill the medic with my sapper, because I would rather having you skip your turns than deal huge damage and you having more useful turns with the other picks.
Hmm.
So largest damage is not always the best option. Usually it is, but not always.
To be fair though, when you look at how the game ended, I did a much better job without that paratrooper.
Yeah, I really agree.
So I think I would just not bring one on this map.
Yeah,
I'd
also
probably go.
you also used poison very effectively, so that was definitely good.
I only got one double poison though, but that was only because obviously you know how to use a scout, so you also know where to not line the pigs up so that the other player couldn't actually get the double poison.
Yeah, that was very bad placement from my sapper just because I didn't remember my other sapper was just there, so I definitely should have not placed my sapper, but that was my mistake and I gave you the double poison, so you used it very well, the opportunity you had. Also, you put the TNT, or what did you put there? Wait. You did some good. I think you put TNT or some damage you did to those pigs anyways, so.
Yeah, I killed my own, to not skip the turn and then damage both of yours. But the weapon I used was a TNT.
Yeah, that
I
was
was
very good
hoping
tool.
for some water damage that would finish them both off, but it didn't work.
So, do you still want to play?
Yeah, we can another one if you want. To be
Yeah,
honest, I'm in no rush to go to bed, so
yeah. I mean, the time I usually go to bed was like 25 minutes ago, but it's not that bad. I can still play.
it's up to you, man. I mean, I just need to get some food after this game, but it's like 2:30 for me.
Yeah, yeah.
So
It is.
I
It
can
is
play
like,
one more.
yeah. I can definitely play as many games as you like. It is funny because people always say that it is like too late and stuff, and usually my time zone is like it's even later for me than pretty much anyone. Italy is 1 hour like behind, and yeah,
Yeah, I even get that with Revan. He's obviously because he's in Ukraine, which is kind of I
yeah,
remember that whole issue from a few weeks ago. That was kind of scary, but he just stays up all night, like streaming just different matches,
yeah,
shooting his practice matches. He's just so into this. He'll
yeah.
just play all night.
Also, it's very easy for me to like decide when to play with him because we have exactly the same time with him. So
Yeah, I always feel bad for that because, like, if you know what I mean, like life in my time zone, if I was invited to do something, it doesn't take over life in another. Like, even though I may have arranged to do something with Hogs, an hour or two, like,
yeah, yeah,
you know, the time zone differences basically mean that if something comes up that's cool, I have to cancel on someone. It's not, oh yeah, I can meet at 6. It's can meet at 7 or 8 for them. So they'll be down, you know.
yeah. I can
uh,
pretty much play like anytime, any day. But my kids are awake when I play too early. So if we would play like let's say 4 o'clock daytime, my time, then there would be so much background noise and stuff. It wouldn't prevent me from playing fun games and like these kind of practice games, but I would definitely not want to play my league match around time like that.
yeah, I, I agree. Like I get a lot of background noise as well because I'm in halls. It's university halls are very loud. So
So what map do you want to play?
let's just do picking hell again, I
Okay,
guess. Mm.
for this one, just for the heck of it, I'm gonna try 3 scouts for a change.
3 scouts.
Medic, Grenadier, and 3 scouts.
Wait, do I need to take a picture of the lineup again?
I mean, not really, because you cannot see the scout's name in the map anyways, and they are all scouts, so Medic, Grenadier, and the 3 scouts are not that hard to remember.
But
The names don't do much. Wait. Did the emulator just crash or something? Oh, wait, my network seems to be having issues, so I probably need to. Can you still hear me? Okay, can you hear me now?
you hear me all right?
Okay, there was some kind of connection problem for a while, so
Yeah, sorry, it's because I moved the phone. It's like I said, I have to use a very, very dodgy setup to work here. It's a
yeah.
VPN through a phone on Wi-Fi, but it works.
Well,
So
at least my controller still works, so that's good. We don't have to put all of the buttons again.
yeah, that'd be annoying. But anyway, uh, I was just gonna say that I was gonna take a. Oh, no, don't move the phone. Don't move the phone. I was just gonna say that I could make a picture of everything, but I think I got it now.
Yeah, if you want, you can take it, but I don't see much that it can do because you cannot see the scouts' health or names in the map. So
Right. Well, I took one anyway because
yeah,
I
just in case,
I
just in case.
just knew I picked the phone up to take the picture, and then because it's on a USB cable, it knocked the connection off. So
Oh
I
yeah,
have it
okay.
anyway.
So what are you gonna take up to this map? Do you keep these guys or do you want paratrooper somewhere? Or more scouts?
So that's my lineup from the last map, right?
Yeah, it is, but it also is decent for this map as well.
See, as you said, that paratrooper is only real. It would be useful if I was player one,
Yeah,
but as I'm player two, it means I don't get that advantage of just simple walkover, jetpack one pig into the water, do a lot of water damage, then finish off with a bazooka. So I wouldn't bring a para on this map at all now.
yeah, I agree. Sapper and scouts are way more valuable.
You now obviously use it against me in like a sparing fashion, but you always said to bring a scout last because the enemy doesn't know where they are until the end unless they already find them,
Yeah, and
right?
also that also is like if you deal something like, let's say Grenadier for example. If you put two TNTs on the Grenadier, the last scout can poison him when he has 20 HP left.
It's
And
true.
stuff like that. The scout just works best when it's last. Problem is if your opponent, like I did scout last setup against Angurio in the league, and he beat me. Oh wait, I think it was rank. Yeah, it was rank up. But anyways, I had scout last, and he beat me because he knows I'm scout heavy player, so he destroyed my scouts before I could poison anyone. So
Hmm.
it kind of works both ways, but it's just because I'm known as very scout heavy player that he knew to focus them.
That's the thing. I'm trying to play against someone that maybe wouldn't be so scout heavy, someone that was just grunt league level that doesn't think that far into it,
Yeah.
but also think like a pro in the process. So to be honest, I think with what I've got there, that's for me at least the perfect lineup.
Yeah, I think that's very good lineup. It's like two TNTs, so you can deal way more water damage than what you do with one TNT, because then you have the other to put after the first one. So the water damage is a thing with that setup. With only scouts like me, there is not gonna be any water damage to your team.
I think you rely on killing the medic first because obviously they could heal, but
Yeah.
either you poison the medic and another pig, or
Now
because
it
you have.
depends who goes first. If you go first, I'm gonna snipe the medic as hard as I can. But if I'm going the first, then I'm gonna just tranquilize the medic and focus on other picks with the poison.
See.
Okay, you are going first. It's pretty easy to find the medic on the map now. Yeah,
So
only
your
two picks.
idea was if you because you're so scout heavy on this map.
Yeah, I just wanted to try
One,
something different because I played with one sapper and other were scouts. I wanted to try something different this time.
yep,
But
I
rank,
found another one.
yeah,
Nice.
medic is close enough.
I found all of your scouts.
Yeah. Well, now you pretty much have a easy shot to my grenadier with your grenadier, and that's probably something you really should do. You cannot deal enough damage to all of my scouts to prevent poison, so at this point you just need to accept the fact that you are getting poisoned, and you should deal damage to grenadier because it is the strongest pick that I have at the moment. Also, at this point, you should probably find body block if you can throw the grenade from the body block. Could go for the grenadier, but I'm gonna go for that sapper because of the position.
So is he going in the water?
Yeah, I might be able to deal some water damage. Pretty much the only water damage I can deal on the map, so... Also, now that I'm gonna park this guy here, you cannot TNT me very heavily, so body block with the grenadier is definitely a good thing. You can deal with this guy using a sniper rifle later, but then you have one turn less to use poison, so hard to say what you should do at that point. Oh no, water damage, I guess. I overthrew it, so I couldn't double detonate.
He was in his 30s, remember, but he's got a lot more turns than him. So
And as you can see, the fight is now away from the water, so scouts are gonna be advantage to me.
they're a big advantage, actually. You're right, but
Yeah, I think this double TNT will still be enough to get that guy wet. Not much, but some water damage should have. Oh no, that's oh yeah, you saved it just in time. Oh no, that's gonna be bad. Unless okay, that's lucky.
I had a 1 in 3 chance there. So
Yeah, exactly. Okay, that guy was grenadier, so I'm gonna go after him. Die. Yeah, no, I'm gonna just deal with the grenadier as fast as I can. If I shoot the grenadier with all of my scouts, he is not gonna get another turn. I will not get any poison in, but at least the grenadier is gone.
hopefully this isn't the next turn. I'm not sure if it is, because you can see that and I can't. But
Well, that is the guy that I just moved there. That is the guy who shot the grenadier.
oh yeah, so I may have an unintentional. No, definitely not a body block.
Okay, this is the guy here, so... I mean, you could have standed next to this guy when you use the grenadier, but problem with playing against scout is that body blocking from your side is pretty useless because I can just use precision snipers. Do you kill that guy or do you go for a poison? Indeed. Okay, I'm gonna deal with the grenadier now. At least avoid some huge damage there, so no more 100 HP hits. This guy's still a problem. Yeah, everybody should be full HP. Oh yeah, there is... Who is not full HP? My guy. My guy is not full HP, yeah.
The one that's not full HP, I just think he's too far away for me to make it. So
Yeah, he's the guy who took hit from the grenadier. Yep, that's the right choice. The scout is paying off already.
True. Just the thing is, because you have more scouts than I do, it seems like it really is paying off, but I don't know, because you know how to use them a lot better than I do.
Next one is gonna be your scout's turn. How can I use that to my advantage? He has way too much HP for instant poison death there, but since that was your second... Yeah, that's gonna be definitely the scout's turn.
Yes.
Body block is useless, but I'm gonna do good double deal here, so...
What would you say?
Yeah, I was just saying that my body block was useless here, but I'm getting good double deal with the poison. Gonna just poison the medic. It is good time to do that. Oh, you are so close to the map edge. Then I can do some easy instant damage here.
No, what? Oh, that's.
I just hope I'm not gonna get stuck like that.
If we
If
get
it's gonna,
stuck like that, that'll be funny.
I mean, if it's gonna take like 20 jumps or something, I don't have enough time to do anything else anymore. Yeah, I would say 3 scouts is definitely too much. 1 sapper should be in the game to build the damage more evenly. Is it gonna be my medic now? It should not be my medic just yet. I should still have 1 scout. Oh, now I'm gonna make your sapper to skip turn. I
If
definitely
I
don't want to
thought
position.
I had the time, I would have healed him. I saw him on the map, but I don't know. I didn't want to risk not getting back there for the paralyzation.
Yeah, but it's 50-50. It's better to heal higher or lower HP. Like on the last map, I healed the pig that was 30 HP and poisoned, and he went to 50, but you still dealt with him with 1 TNT, so I should have healed the higher HP pig at that point myself. It's like hard to say, hard to say. Sometimes healing the one with higher HP gives more advantage. Because now I am having very hard time dealing with that scout.
Could I get away with placing it here?
I wouldn't put it that far. Like, I mean, I think that should be like throwing distance will be enough, but you will lose about 5 damage, maybe 4. Oh, 6 damage. Well, it was good anyways. And now he is standing next to the wall. Oh, this HP is not ideal.
Oh, I see what you're doing. That's actually a very clever move that I've never seen the Grunt League before.
Yeah, nobody deals water
Oh, even
damage.
cleverer.
Yeah, you could do 5 head jumps if I'm unlucky, so probably you would have enough time with your scout here, so I'm gonna just do this. Basically, this is grenade launcher amount of damage and poison on top of that.
And my annoying thing is his turn next, right?
It might be... No, it should be the scout next to my medic that goes next. Yeah, this guy. Yeah, it's so hard to keep track of the scouts.
It's weird. It seems like the game isn't designed this way, but it's so well balanced.
It is
You
true.
just need to know who to bring on each map. Beckett. He has tranks and he's dead.
Oh, good shot. I want to do... Definitely want to hit this guy with a sniper.
Oh, the game's lagging.
Yeah, I don't know much if it's about the dock station or the game itself. I have not used the dock station, but it should be pretty reliable. Oh, okay then. Now I'm gonna heal my poisoned guy. And I'm gonna actually tranquilize this guy. There is no need to tranquilize the medic because he is out of tranks. Also, he
Yeah, I
can...
noticed that. That's why I broke the body block, because I knew that there's no reason to stand there anymore. What I usually do on some maps is I will leave one trank, step back a few steps so I'm out of range, and then trank. Because it means that if I have, for example, their medic left over with like 10 HP, I can take him out, even if it's with a bazooka.
Still go either way. You have very beefy sapper there, so I'm not sure how can I deal with that guy just yet, but I need to figure something out, I guess. Oh, good shot. I really think that at the moment my best bet would be to body block this guy. So now you cannot deal much damage with your sapper. Why not throw the poison, I guess.
Had to be a trick shot. Otherwise I was screwed, but
Yeah, it's gonna be this guy's turn, so I should tranquilize him again, so... I would have wanted to kill him with one sniper shot, but problem is that this guy's turn was next, so...
I'm pretty sure you're in violation of the Geneva Convention right now.
Also, I just did what I usually do. The one thing I'm very bad at. I forgot to heal. It might look a bad placement, but if your medic lives as he's supposed to, then the placement isn't bad because you are gonna lose the turn now and then I'm gonna have time to move the other bit away. Now that guy has huge amount of HP, but... Yeah, I'm gonna just do this.
For some reason I can't get a single trick shot.
Yeah, I rarely got them myself, so yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna heal, but not that guy with 6 HP, because otherwise he's gonna have 26, so you are gonna do a head jump and do easy poison there. That means I have to heal this guy. Also, it is a bit risky rank because it might hit both of them from any angle. But it's not like I got any other options. The scout has only 20 HP, so I definitely should not hit him.
Good shot though.
This guy has 20 HP, so he's gonna be done with one poison. Oh yeah, you were out of poison anyway, so I could have healed the low HP guy as well, I guess.
Just give me at least a chance. Whose turn was it?
It was Medic's turn just before. I don't get the grenade launcher though. Why with the grenade launcher?
I was hoping for some water damage, but
Yeah, but sniper shot would have killed the medic anyways. Okay, the game is now over. I don't think you can get any more turns. Because now this guy's gonna skip because of the Tranquilizer, then he's gonna be 5 HP and skip turn. And now it should be my other scout. Yeah. And now this guy's gonna skip turn. I left a bit too close that guy. Oh well.
Either way, I cannot do anything right now, so. Oh, really?
I'm gonna heal him.
That's the definition of a mercy kill.
Yeah. It was a painless way to go.
Yes. Hey, brother. Die quietly. Well, GG.
Yep, scouts are very powerful. They can be used in many ways.
I don't know what to do. My lineup was medic. I didn't bring a para this time. I went straight for the grenadier.
I think your lineup is pretty good. It's just that against scouts you have to deal some friendly damage at some points because scouts can body block and they can shoot through body block. So when I'm playing with scouts, I'm trying to keep all of my picks body blocked at all times.
I
But
do that if I can literally like nail it into my mind. That's what I'm gonna do. You know, really hammer home the strategy of no alternatives, just body block in reverse. Take 2 scouts, and I'll go medic, grenadier, sapper, then 2 scouts.
yeah, that is definitely the best option. But you have to remember the sniper damage because there was just no point shooting the medic with the grenade launcher. You could have done easy sniper shot with 40 damage because he had 36. That's actually a
Oh,
mistake many players do in the Grand League. I have seen many players, even though they are using scouts with sniper that deals 40 damage, they are just using grenade launcher for a peak that has 35 or something HP.
see, I kind of know where you're coming from because it's strange coming from single player to multiplayer. When you play against people, you don't think the same.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I was, believe it or not, I was very scout heavy in my single players, even like in hard mode. I even did a playthrough that, yeah, fair enough. I did a grunts only playthrough and I actually beat it. But
Well,
in my
with single,
in my 3 rank plus playthrough, it was literally just you have 3 pigs that can be level 1, and the rest of the game, everyone is a grunt, even if you lose the rest of them.
yeah, it
I
is
was
like
very scout heavy.
Scout
Like
is
I,
Scout is the best in the single player because first of all it has pickpocket. You can make useless picks for opponents, and the second of all you can do poison hide because the AI doesn't know how to shoot hidden pig.
wait, so poison can penetrate a hide?
No. I mean you need to poison and then hide for the rest of the game, so AI
Oh, I
doesn't
see.
deal any damage.
Yeah, I ended up doing it on the last mission one day. It was a very long game, but I did manage to win.
So basically those things that makes the scouts the best class in the single player are totally different reasons that makes the scout best in the multiplayer. I mean best for me, not everybody agrees.
Well, to be fair, hide does give you 20 extra armor.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think I have linked it to you. I think I played against Willow, but he had poisoned 55 no wait, 60 HP Sapper. 61 HP Sapper, and I had poisoned 50 HP Scout. So the deal how I won that was I hid so he could not TNT my Scout, and then basically he lost the 10 HP from the poison, so he was 50 HP, and then I just removed the hide and did one easy sniper shot to get him a skip turn. So I basically took cover in the hide from TNT because it would only deal 30 damage, so I would be alive anyways. Without hide, I could have not won that one.
Yeah, I remember Revan tried doing something similar
Yeah,
in one of the practice matches, but I think I lost that one.
yeah, I
There was only
definitely linked.
one on Hugh Hillock that I ever actually won,
I
but
definitely linked that one to him. I'm gonna link it to you as well when we stop playing, if I remember. But I'm gonna try to link that to you. It's like 5, maybe less than 5 minutes clip from the rest of the game, so it's pretty easy to check at some point.
yeah, I'll have a look. I'll definitely have a look. I mean, it's like I said, for things like this, I just have to prioritize. Like, it's been nice to practice tonight, and I could even like at a similar time tomorrow, I could practice. The only night I know I'm going to be busy is Sunday night, but like that is basically just until 11 p.m. 12 my time.